Welcome to Fostering Students' Motivation to Learn. This workshop is presented by Annette McNamara, an instructional designer with Academic Technology Support Services, and Eileen Alexander with the Center for Educational Innovation at the University of Minnesota. This presentation is offered as a part of the Teaching Support at UMN initiative. There are many places on campus to get support for your teaching. There are staff who can consult with you one-on-one, collaborate with you or your unit on large projects, offer workshops and other programming, or you can customize this programming specifically for your unit. This year, the Teaching Support at UMN team programming theme is How do people learn and how can we use that research to enhance our teaching? Being offered are a series of workshops, a faculty learning community in the spring of 2017, as well as online resources. Within our theme, we have chosen 4 aspects of learning to focus on as part of the Teaching Support at UMN programming: avoiding cognitive overload, motivation, which we'll be talking about today, making connections, and metacognition. Information on all 4 of these workshop series can be found on the website. So what brings us here today? Working together, teachers and students create motivation. As teachers, we may need to pause to remember what it was and is like to learn something new. As experts in our fields, as this Edutopia article reports, a strong base of content knowledge makes us blind to the lengthy process of acquiring it. This curse has implications for all teachers. For example, we may not remember what it is like to not know what we are trying to teach, and we cannot relive the difficult and lengthy process that learning our content originally took. Let's move to thinking for a bit about the words that matter in understanding the concepts and practices that frame motivation as a teaching and learning principle. First, what the teacher brings and does. We can motivate. That is, we can stimulate someone's interest or enthusiasm for doing something. We can encourage, activate, influence, and sometimes push. Secondly, what the learner brings and does. Students bring motive, even motives. Motive is something already in motion, something brought forward, reason for doing something. Motive is linked to intention, and it provides a basis and sparks purpose. What we, the teachers and learners, do together, we create motivation. Motivation is informed by the reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. Motivation sparks our willingness to risk something new, animate our willingness to work harder. And watch a Michael Wesch video that brings together these ideas about teachers and learners and motivation for an audience of students.
All right, so these are what Baby George and handstands have taught me about learning. This is George, and he's trying to learn how to go down these steps, and you can see as he does this, like, look at that smile, like, it's fun. It's actually fun to learn. As I've been doing this, I've discovered I have all kinds of incapacities that make it very difficult. So for one, like, I have terrible wrist flexibility. I have no balance, no core strength. and so I've had to work on all those things. Second one, you're not alone on the journey. People have done this before, and they get really excited when they see me doing this because they're like, hey, I've learned how to do that. Let me show you. Thirdly, failure is fun. Fascinating. Watch. He just keeps getting back up. This is, months and months, hundreds of falls. Like, every time you fall, I learned something just now. You guys, if you don't fail a few times, you haven't pushed yourself hard enough. Because failure is where you're going to learn. Fourth, growth is real, and he finally gets it. And then he just, keeps going, like he loves it, right? Like, this is practice. This is joy. And it's amazing. Look at this. I see like counting this. Oh yeah, that was great. All right,
So, as Michael Wesch notes and demonstrates, he wants his students to engage the course with these understandings. Learning is fun, you're not alone, failure is fun, and growth is real. If we think about motivation as fostering a learning mindset, we think about the challenges in the transition to college are common and improvable, and early struggles need not portend a permanent lack of belonging or potential. Lay theory interventions improved GPAs and retention and reduced the overrepresentation of socially disadvantaged students in the bottom 20% of class rank. So as you can see, motivation is a tough nut to crack. We'll look at a framework that can be used to help diagnose some problems of low motivation and low engagement, and then we're going to look at some strategies to remedy these problems. In general, as you see here, people are motivated to work toward a goal, in our case, learning course material, when, first of all, the goal has value to them. Secondly, when they think that reaching the goal is possible, even if it's hard. And third, they feel like they're in a supportive environment while working toward that goal. Now, there may be a disconnect between our goals for learning and students and their goals. And the result is going to be that students may not be motivated in our courses because, one, they don't see the value of what we're teaching. Two, they don't think they could learn it even if they tried. Or three, the environment is explicitly or implicitly unsupportive.